Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn on the light. Let me turn on the light. Woo! Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Ladies and gentlemen, Aries friends, it's ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for you. This is a reading for the full moon. Let me turn this a little bit, a little too dark, a little too light. All right. This is a reading for the full moon in Scorpio, which is coming up about the 19th. Now, in the second half of May, I have here this beautiful deck, the Alice Tarot, Alice in Wonderland Tarot, and I'm going to then again use the full moon spread as I did the month ago, and putting out 6 cards with specific places, specific questions that they will respond to, using my Vera Sibilla as well, and the runes. So let's start with that. Let's start with that. Come join me. Come join me, ladies and gentlemen. Come join me, ladies and gentlemen. This is for Aries, for the full moon in Scorpio. Aries for the full moon in Scorpio. Aries for the full moon in Scorpio. Ready? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The first card out is the Emperor. There's the Aries card, the Emperor. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. We've got the Queen of Swords. Then we have this 3 of Coins. The 7 of Wands. This is a beautiful deck. 7 of Wands. And the 4 of Swords. Now, how now, browned cow? All right, so let's start with the first question. The first question is, from the last new moon, in the last new moon period, the first half of the month, what have you created? What have you manifested? And I have this Emperor card. Now look, Aries, ladies and gentlemen, friends, hi everybody. The Aries card, the Emperor, is such a strong card. You can translate that into your life as being, I have created my reign. I have created my work. I have created what I really want to do. And it's funny, Aries, because we seem to say, I have created, I have created, I have created. But what I'm seeing is that from the new moon to the full moon, what I'm seeing is you have created so much already in other moons that you are now in a position of saying, it's time for me to just relax. I'm tired of creating. I have my reign after all. I'm on the top of the mountain. I can just watch over what I have done. And this is what you are doing. The next question is, where are you now? Specifically, where are you now? And you have this Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is telling you, yes, you can bestow your emotions to others because you are rich with emotions. You are strong with emotions. You are emotionally strong in this period of time that I have to say, Aries, no one holds a candle to you. We are not without our difficulties. You know, there are people who are ill. There are people who are heartbroken. There are people who have been, very sad because the situation didn't go well. There are people who have been suffering. But all in all, if I can say, Aries, you're in a position of strength in terms of the control you have over your life. And now you can just smile and bestow love on other people and just smile. And I'm seeing that as happening around the full moon in the second half of May. It's a moment of, I don't want to say it's a moment of grace. It's not really a moment of grace. It's a moment of you taking stock about of what you do and what you have done, and knowing that you have the freedom, because we're talking about freedom, the freedom to relax and the freedom to enjoy and the freedom to share with others. Now, the third card here talks about what is coming to your conscious awareness, Aries. What is it that's coming to your conscious awareness? And we have this Queen of Swords. What does that say? Aries, this tells you that not only are you reigning over your land, your domain, you have the awareness that at any one time, like I said, just like you want to stop and look at, take stock of what you've done and enjoy what you have done, here too, at any one time, what is coming to your conscious awareness is that finally now, if you want, you can get up and walk away. You do not need to be in a path that you thought, or with a person, or in a job, or in stuck. You don't need to do that. You don't need to have to do things that you were almost compelled to do in the past. Of course, we need to pay our bills. All right. But you don't need to push yourself as you have done in the past. This is a moment where you really can relish your accomplishments. And that is coming to your awareness now. Then we have a card that talks about what no longer serves you. And this is the Three of Coins. And it seems that the what is no longer serving you is really crying over spilt milk. This card augurs in a celebration. Celebration because that person has not talked to me. That person has not written to me. Well, then I'm going to celebrate because probably he didn't have anything to say, or she wouldn't have served me well in this period. She would have rained on my parade. She would have made me sad. And so I'm fine with that. And of course, well, where are they? Where are my children? Where is my boyfriend? Where is my lover? Where is my husband? What are they doing? You know, and you ask yourself, but it doesn't matter. Those are external energies. Your energy is so fulfilling and fulfilling others that you are fine. You no longer have to cry over spilt milk because it's not your job. It's not your problem. It's somebody else's. If somebody doesn't call you, they've got a problem. They have a problem. They're busy, but they have a problem. They have difficulty in thinking, well, you know, they just can't take things in stride with the lightness of being that is required. They are heavy. So that's their issue, not yours. Then there's a card here that talks about how to release what we don't need, how to release not crying over spilt milk. And we have here the Seven of Wands. How to release it. We release it with much difficulty, but we release it by actually going and boom, boom with those wands, boom, 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 one down, two to go, boom, one, two down, one to go, boom. You know, just taking like a hammer and one at a time, solving the issues one at a time. You literally look, count, and release. It's almost like clockwork. It's a very pragmatic moment, Aries. This moon is very, very strong for you. It gives you that Mars push that you really, you know, the mystery of your side. The side, how can I put it? This moon is offering you, Aries, a side, a glimpse into your dark side that you know is there, but that you laugh about today. And oh yeah, I can always put on my long black leather boots and get out my whip if I want to. But today, I think I'm going to watch cartoons. You know? And so you sit down. Well, what shall we make? Shall we make a milkshake? Or, nah, I don't want to have a milkshake. Let's try some tea, some herbal tea. You know, so everything that you do is so much fun and so fulfilling, and you're aware of every second. Okay. So when you come to release, how is it possible to release? What is the best possible way? Taking care of business and getting rid of it. That's it. No mystery there. Then we have the last question. What resources do I have available to me in order for me to let go of what I don't need anymore, what is no longer serving you? And you have here the Four of Swords. And what does that say? The Four of Swords tells you, time is on your side. Yes, it is. You've got time. You have time. If you don't release it today, you can do it tomorrow. You're in a good place, Aries. Now I'm going to take the Vera Sibilla to, I'll illuminate a few of these. One is going to be what is coming to your conscious awareness. Remember, we had that Queen of Swords, thinking that you could walk away at any moment in time. In this period, you can go anytime. That you're aware of that. So let's take a look at what the cards tell me. Yeah. We have La Donna di Servizio, the housemaid. We've got the domestic. So that's a couple there. There are two helping. These are helpers. And then we have Conversazione, the conversation card. And this is all about feeling that way, knowing that you can just get up and walk away. Because why? You have done your homework. There's been so much backup work. There's been so much that you have prepared for this moment that if I want, I'll go to the gym. If I don't want to go to the gym, I'll just go for a walk. If I do, let me just clean house. Let me do the dishes. Let me help somebody. Let me do something. You have got energy and you can do with that what you want. High energy, ladies and gentlemen, Aries. I'm going to take now another few cards on the resources. What resources that you have at your disposal? What's available to you? And we said time is on your side. And more than just time, we've got here Speranza. This is the card of hope. Then we have the Deliranti. These are the delirious men, delirious people. And then we have Consolante Sorpresa, consoling surprise. And this tells me that time is offering you the gift of having the luxury. And I don't want to call it luxury, but I'm going to call it luxury because not many people have it, is offering you the gift, the luxury of actually being able to be calm and trust. You have faith. You're garnering your faith because now you have faith that the universe has your back. So that's why I'll go wash the dishes. I don't have to write a book or slay the dragons today. I'll go write a poem. I'll invent a poem. Or I'll, and of course, yes, we do have to pay the bills. We do have to work. That's not our business now. We're not concentrating on that, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing something else. Our mind is going, because we've done so much work. We've paid so much in dues. Now we're just looking and seeing if we need to tweak, and we're changing this and moving that. There's somebody doesn't call. There's somebody there who doesn't. So what? I've got places to go, people to see. I'm busy, I've got to go dancing. I really have to go dancing. Let's take the runes to see what they can add. Let's take the runes to see what they can add, Aries. Wow. Going all over the place, all over the place, all over the place, all over. All right, first of all, I have the nameless, faceless rune called Weird. It doesn't have any marks on it, and that tells me that you're doing it in your own way. the way you want. You have created your persona. You have created your world, and you're doing it in a place that you call home, in a place that you built, and surely you give thanks because you know it was never possible to do it without the help of others. And the help of others are this housemaid and the domestic. And that is because you were in a position of giving and taking. So there's love that you put around. There's high energy in love here that I'm looking at. I've got Peridro Brightstave. Okay, Peridro, these are difficult to see because of the light, but it's okay. I'll just talk. Peridro Brightstave, it talks about you being highly intuitive in this frame, in this time frame, very intuitive. Fehu, abundant. We've got the rune, need. Oh, oof. And it talks about soul searching. And when do I have to do that? When I sleep, you think yourself, Soul searching is required when you take a step back and start to take stock of what you have created and almost start patting yourself on the back. That's when you need to go inward and say, what can I fine tune? What can I redo? What is it possible for me to change, to modify, to improve? That's that. I have the hue tree, Algites here, and it's Merkstave, and it's telling me, ladies and gentlemen, Aries friends, there is no net in this period, in the second 2 weeks of May. You may be putting your foot in your mouth. You will have to pay the consequences. You'll be joking a bit too far, a bit too much, and people will be angry because they don't have your sense of humor. So watch your tongue, especially in relation to others. People are sensitive, and you're so energetic now that you're just not going to realize how difficult your words are for other people. I've got Otala here. It's Merkstave. You don't have any key to success here. You don't have the key to kingdom come. You don't have the key to paradise. You don't have any keys. But what you do have is what you have created with your excessively creative energy. I know I've repeated myself, but that's okay. Then I have Diag here. And Diag talks, ladies and gentlemen, Aries friends, that about a pattern that is just one of many in this year and in this passage. And this is the cycle of the full moon, where again, we're going to release. It's just talking about, this is just, all in a day's work. You've done it before, Aries. You're doing it well. You're a master at this. You're a master of releasing, creating, in being consciously aware of what is going on. You're a master at that. Rido is Merkstave here, and it tells you that, okay, there are many Aries out there that have been waiting for communication from certain people. This could be in business. This could be in emotional bond. And what I'm seeing here is that you should not, absolutely should not take action against anyone who has not returned a call, anyone who's not showing their interest, anyone who is hiding from you, or anyone who's just not there when you need them. Do not take any action. Don't get up and run away. Just mind your own business and do your own thing, because they have their own issues. Don't take it personally. I also see here Ingvats. Ingvats talks about, ladies and gentlemen, success, energetically speaking. You have high energy in your emotions and your love. Use it for a good purpose. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Aries friend. I do hope this was of help. Like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that until we read together again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye, 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 bye.